Okay, so there are three topics in this chapter. Number one, rate of change of quantities. Number two, increasing and decreasing functions. And number three, maxima and minima. So in maxima and minima, we have first derivative test and second derivative test. First derivative test is a part of increasing and decreasing functions. Second derivative test, most of the derivations are based on second derivative test, and we have case study questions also based on this second derivative test. Okay, so second derivative test, we have done a lot of questions in the regular class during the month of June or May, and the same notes I'm displaying, and I will be explaining the important questions. Okay, important questions again. So I'll give you the time to write it, okay, the important questions. At the same time, this session is recorded. Some questions I will go through it faster. So those who have the doubt can just record, okay, after the class. If you send me a message, I can give you the record, okay. So that way I will manage the session. So please be attentive in the class. You can note down these things in a rough book or rough paper or in the back side of the notebook. Please do not mix it with the integrals note, okay. In a rough book or rough paper or back side of the notebook, you will note down these points, okay, very important points, and some questions that we are doing again. Second derivative test for finding maxima and minima. Second derivative test for finding maxima and minima. Second derivative test for finding maxima and minima. This is the theory part. Let y is equal to f of x be a function. We have to take the function as y is equal to f of x be a function. Then for maxima or minima, f dash x is equal to 0 or dy by dx is equal to 0 or first derivative is equal to 0 for maxima or minima. Okay, so the condition number one is, those who did not write the note, okay, or those who are absent those classes, quickly note down these points. And those who have written the notes already, study it right now once again. For maxima or minima, condition number one is first derivative, f dash x is equal to 0 or dy by dx is equal to 0. And we have to find out the value of x from here, and we call that value of x as what type of point? The value of x? Critical point. What is that word? Critical point. In case study questions, one part will be there to find out the critical point. The value of x is called the critical point. Okay, so in first step, we will find out the critical point by equating f dash x to 0. Is it clear, children? Step number one. Then step number two is find out the second derivative, f double dash x or d square y by dx square, second derivative. For maxima, the second derivative is less than 0 or negative. For maxima, what's the condition? Second derivative is less than 0 for maxima, because immediately after maxima, it is going down. That is the direction of second derivative. Besides, a diagram is there, and that one I have clearly shown it. For minima, second derivative, f double dash x is greater than 0 or positive. Those who are writing it, please note down. For maxima, second derivative is less than 0, negative. For minima, second derivative is f double dash x is greater than 0 or positive. These are the points to be remembered for all second derivative test for finding maxima or minima. Is it clear, children? The theory part, is it okay? If it is okay, just leave a message in the chat box, okay? If there is doubt also, you can do so that I will explain it again. I hope this is fine. And all of you completed that first part points. Yes. In case I will go a little faster. If you could not write some notes, just ask the record, and by watching it, you will complete it, okay? The notes. Now, three important points are there. Two important points are there when we do maxima minima questions. If there is a given factor, I have underlined that word. If there is a given factor in questions based on maxima or minima, it should be taken as a constant. Given factor. So that word will be there. in some questions, given slant height, in cone questions it is there, based on cone, given slant height is there. So you took slant height as a constant. So given factor, if it is there in a question based on maxima or minima, point number 1, it should be taken as a constant. Clear? It should be taken as a constant. Point number 2, only one variable is allowed. If more than one variable, 2 or more variables are there in a function of maxima or minima, it should be written in terms of one variable. We have to write it in terms of one variable. For example, x plus y 60 in the very next first question. Okay, you're going to work out that question. Then similar questions later you have to see it. In that one, two variables are there, x plus y 60. So I have written y is equal to 60 minus x, writing one variable in terms of the other. So this is a second point to be noted. Is it clear, the theory content based on maxima or minima? Okay, so these are the step-by-step procedure. You will find out the first derivative, equate it to 0, and find out x, the critical point. Then for maxima, second derivative is less than 0, negative. For minima, second derivative is greater than 0, positive. Okay, so we start with a simple question. Find two numbers. You can do it this question right now to get a practice. Find two numbers x and y such that, find two numbers x and y such that x plus y is equal to 60, 60. X plus y is equal to 60 and xy cube is maximum. Xy cube is maximum. Okay, x plus y is equal to 60 and xy cube is maximum. So the step number one is you have to write y in terms of x. Two variables are there, so writing y in terms of x. So we write y is equal to 60 minus x. That is the introductory part, writing one variable in terms of other. After this, we take the function to be maximum, that is xy cube. So our focus is on the function xy cube, that has to be maximum. So in that expression xy cube, substitute in place of y. What do you substitute in place of y? Y is 60 minus x. In place of y, are you able to see that one? I have substituted 60 minus x. So did you write till there? X plus y is equal to 60. Y is 60 minus x. Then xy cube is equal to x into 60 minus x the whole cube. X into 60 minus x the whole cube. Yes. So this is our function f of x. So this is our function f of x. So we call this as, let f of x is equal to x into 60 minus x the whole cube, and then we start the derivative. By product rule, the derivative is done. So look at the product rule steps. F dash x is equal to first function x into derivative of second. What is derivative of 60 minus x the whole cube? 3 into 60 minus x the whole square into derivative of 60 minus x, that is minus 1. Is it clear, this step? This particular step? Okay. Plus second function 60 minus x the whole cube into derivative of x, it is 1. That is the derivative using product rule. Then 60 minus x the whole square is taken outside. We get minus 3x plus 60 minus x, or 60 minus x the whole square into 60 minus 4x. Are you okay with that f dash x step? Product rule? Yes, please write f dash x. You please write f dash x. So in every question, you will find out the first derivative f dash x. By second derivative test, when you do, you have to cover the first derivative. Then after getting the first derivative, next step is equate it to 0. Means f dash x, equating it to 0. F dash x is equal to 0. And find out the value of x. That is the next step. F dash x equal to 0 and get the value of x. So this becomes, we get two values of x. We call this as the critical points. 60 minus x the whole square into 60 minus 4x is 0. which means 60 minus x the whole square is 0, or 60 minus x is 0, x is equal to 60. Then 60 minus 4x is 0, 4x is 60, x is equal to 60 by 4 or 15. So we call these two values as the critical point, critical point. Okay? Did you complete this part, children? Yes. So then after finding critical point, next step is second order derivative, f double dash x. So the question is to find out maximum. So for maximum, second order derivative must be negative, right? Second order derivative should be negative. So we do f double dash x. F dash x is 60 minus x the whole square into 60 minus 4x. Then f double dash x is 60 minus x the whole square into derivative of 60 minus 4x, that is minus 4 plus 60 minus 4x into derivative of 60 minus x the whole square, that is 2 into 60 minus x into minus 1, which means we just copy f dash x. From there we do one more round of derivative, that is called the f double dash x. Is that clear? Then we simplify it. So by product rule we have done the derivative again. 60 minus x the whole square into derivative of 60 minus 4x, that is minus 4 plus 60 minus 4x into derivative of 60 minus x the whole square, 2 into 60 minus x into minus 1. After this, we take out the common factor and simplify it. We get 12 into 60 minus x into x minus 30. That is simplification. So please write the second order derivative. Second order derivative, 12 into 60 minus x into x minus 30. Okay, then the next step is substitute the above two critical points in second order derivative. Yes, those who finished, can you try that substitution? So which one we get negative, second order derivative negative, that will be the point of maximum. That critical point will be the point of maximum. In case if second derivative is 0, it is called a point of inflection. It is neither maximum nor minimum. Okay, in case second order derivative is 0. Here, when we substitute x is 60, we get the second order derivative 0. So it is neither a point of maximum nor a point of minimum. Then from 15 we get f double dash x negative. So please substitute the two values, 60 and then 15. 60 and then 15. Please write. So did you complete the f double dash 15 till there, f double dash 15? Yes, done. Sir. So this is negative, which means x is equal to 15 is point of maximum. X equal to 15 is point of maximum. Then according to the question, we write the conclusion. According to question, we have to find out the two numbers. One number we got 15, second number is y, that is 60 minus x. So we get 60 minus 15, it is 45. So these are the two numbers, 15 and 45 are the two numbers. So this is a direct question. Even in a case study or long answer type, in these two types we expect this type of question, 5 marker or 4 marker, either direct long answer or case study. So anyway, this is the concept of maxima minima. Now we discuss more questions. Similar questions I skip now. So this is a similar question. Very next question is a similar one. In June or May, we have done all these in the notebook. X plus y is 16. Here sum is 16. And sum of cubes is minimum. Means x cube plus y cube is minimum. X cube plus y cube is minimum. Yes. Eunice, also, who sent this message? Yakub, after discussing some more direct questions, okay, we'll go to that case study one, okay? Some more direct, because direct question derivations are there a lot of. So this is a direct question. Even these same questions can be converted to case study as well. So what is this question? A rectangular sheet of tin, 45 centimeter by 24 centimeter, means 45 centimeter is the length and 24 centimeter is the breadth. 45 is the length and 24 is the breadth. Is to be made into a box without top. It has to be made into a box without top by cutting off squares from each corner. Okay, so like this. In the diagram, it is clearly given. We have to cut squares of equal sides. That equal sides I have taken X from each corner. And folding up the flaps. So the situation, hope you understood. A rectangular sheet is there. 45 centimeter is the length and 24 centimeter is the breadth. This has to be made into a box. Box means cuboidal shape box without top by cutting off squares from each corner. Square of side X unit we have to cut from each corner. What should be the side of the square to be cut off so that the volume of the box is maximum? We have to find out the side of the square to be cut off so that the volume of the box is maximum. Volume of the box is maximum. So we start like this. Let X be the side of the square to be cut off. A rough diagram you can draw. 45 centimeter is the length and 24 is the breadth. Let X be the side of the square to be cut off. Then we have to write the length of the box. After cutting X, X is gone from both the edges. So it will become 45 minus 2X. The new length is 45 minus 2X. The new breadth is how much? 24 minus 2X. And the height is X. Using this, we find out the volume. Yes. Did you note down till there? Yes. Done? Finished till there. Okay. Length is 45 minus 2X, breadth is 24 minus 2X, and height is X. Then you will write volume of the box. Volume is length into breadth into height. Length into breadth into height means 45 minus 2X into 24 minus 2X into X. 45 minus 2X is the length. Breadth is 24 minus 2X and height is X. So after this step, we open the bracket and multiply this one. We get 1080 minus 9dx, 45 into 2, 9dx, 2x into 24, minus 48x plus 4x square into x. So that one, when you simplify, minus 90 minus 48 is minus 138 and 4x cube minus 138x square plus 1080x. 4x cube minus 138x square plus 1080x. This is our f of x, the function f of x. So f of x is 4x cube minus 138x square plus 1080x. Is it clear, children, till this step? Function is defined. So after defining the function, you will find out the first derivative. Yes, done till here. Then first derivative. First derivative is 4 into 3x square minus 138 into 2x. 138 into 2x. 138 into 2x. Plus 1080 into 1. By taking 12 outside, we can simplify this. X square minus 23x plus 90 when you take out 12. So the derivative, then taking 12 outside, then we have to factorize it. Sum is minus 23 and product is 90. Sum minus 23 and product 90. What are the numbers? Minus 18 and minus 5, right? So when you factorize, we get x minus 18 into x minus 5. When the coefficient of x square is 1, we don't have to write the detailed splitting middle term. We can write it directly. So this is f dash x. Yes, finished till here, f dash x. Yes. Then we will equate it to 0. F dash x is equal to 0. And here also we get two critical points. X is 18 and x is 5. These are the two critical points. X is 18 and x is equal to 5 are the two critical points. Done. What is the next step after finding f dash x and critical point? The same pattern is for all the sums. That's the advantage of these questions. Okay, once if you get the pattern, it is clear, then you can easily do the introductory part. If you study all sums, the same pattern we can do. Then second derivative, f double dash x. So f dash x I copied. 12 into x square minus 23x plus 90 is f dash x. From there, second derivative, f double dash x. That is 12 into 2x minus 23. Clear? 12 into 2x minus 23. Now to the second derivative, you will substitute x equal to 18 and x equal to 5. When you substitute 18, we get second derivative as positive. Positive means f of x is minimum at x is equal to 18. F of x is minimum at x is equal to 18. Clear? F of x is minimum at x is equal to 18. Okay, so then we substitute x is equal to 5. X is equal to 5. When you substitute, we get f double dash 5 is 12 into 2 into 5 minus 23. That is 12 into minus 13, which is less than 0. That means f of x is maximum at x is equal to 5. F of x is maximum at x is equal to 5. I hope you all understood this one. F of x is maximum at x is equal to 5. Okay, and then you will write the conclusion. Therefore, volume of the box is maximum at x is equal to 5. Side of the square to be cut off is 5 centimeter. Side of the square to be cut off is 5 centimeter. Okay. So did you get the idea of this question, the second question? That is an application question. So from this question onwards, we started the application questions. Okay. Then similar questions you have to go through and some more questions. Okay, this is a similar one. In this question, given fixed circle, a new word is there. Given fixed circle means we have written a note. Given quantity, if it is there, it should be taken as a constant. Given quantity should be taken as a constant. So here, show that of all rectangles inscribed in a given fixed circle. Circle means its dimension is radius. So the radius of circle is constant in this question. So I have underlined that one. Given fixed circle means radius of circle is a constant. Then we have to prove that square has the maximum area. That means this question is to find out the area of the square. Area of the square. Yes, this one also quickly you can note down. Minimum 5 questions of this type. Okay, we do right now, then only I can go to the case study and on. And similar one you have to practice. I think in the notebook around 20 questions you have done this type. Okay, direct derivations in the notebook that time. Okay, so here, did you underline that word given? Given fixed circle means radius of circle is a constant in this question. Then you can draw a diagram. Rectangle that is inscribed in a circle, means circle is outside and rectangle is inside. That is called a rectangle inscribed in a circle. And you can name the circle as ABCD. Take the length of circle as, name the rectangle as ABCD, name the rectangle as ABCD. Length of the rectangle AB is X and breadth is Y. We know area of rectangle is a function to be taken. Area is length into breadth, that is X into Y. Okay, but X and Y, there are two variables. So to write in terms of one variable, either we can use Pythagoras theorem in triangle ABC, but the easy method is take this angle as theta. Which angle is theta? Angle BAC theta, and apply trigonometry, sin theta and cos theta. So that will help us to write X and Y in terms of R. So in the diagram, please draw this diagram. All of you please draw this diagram and mark all these X, Y, R and all, and take angle BAC as theta. And then we start like this. Let angle BAC is equal to theta. Then sin theta is opposite side by hypotenuse. Sin theta is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. Opposite side is Y and hypotenuse is 2R. So Y by 2R. From there we get Y. Units Y is equal to 2R sin theta. Clear? Y is equal to 2R sin theta. So we got Y is equal to 2R sin theta. Then we write cos theta. Cos theta is adjacent side by hypotenuse. That comes like this, X by 2R, or X is equal to 2R cos theta. X is equal to 2R cos theta. Then we write area of the rectangle. Area of the rectangle is length into breadth. That means X into Y. Area of rectangle is length into breadth, means X into Y. Then we substitute X and Y. X is 2R cos theta and Y is 2R sin theta. So we get like this, 4R square sin theta cos theta. 4R square sin theta cos theta, which means 2R square into 2 sin theta cos theta. 2R square into 2 sin theta cos theta. And we know 2 sin theta cos theta is sin 2 theta. So we got this as f of theta. F of theta is equal to 2R square sin 2 theta. So this is area of rectangle. F of theta is 2R square sin 2 theta. Is it clear? F of theta is 2R square sin 2 theta. Said Rehan, we found X and Y by trigonometry. Sin theta I took first. Sin theta is y by 2r. Y is 2r sin theta. Is that clear? In the triangle ABC,
Yes,
right triangle ABC. Cos theta is adjacent by hypotenuse, x by 2r. X is adjacent. From there, x we got 2r cos theta. In the question, we have to find out area. As per the question, we need to find out area to be maximum. So area is a length into breadth. So we got 4r square sin theta cos theta. We know 2 sin theta cos theta is sin 2 theta. To get that one, I just split that 4 as 2 into 2. So 2r square into 2 sin theta cos theta. Is that clear?
yes, sir.
And we got 2r square sin 2 theta. This one is in terms of only one variable theta. R is a constant. R is a constant. So there is only one variable, that is theta. So we name this function as f of theta. We always name the function in terms of the variable f of x or f of theta, whatever it is. Here it is f of theta. Clear? Then we get f dash theta. F dash theta is 2r square into derivative of sin 2 theta, that is cos 2 theta into 2. 2r square into cos 2 theta into 2. It is 4r square cos 2 theta. F dash theta is 4r square cos 2 theta. F dash theta is 4r square cos 2 theta. Yes, now we write f dash theta is equal to 0, which means 4r square cos 2 theta is equal to 0. 4r square cos 2 theta is equal to 0, which means cos 2 theta is equal to 0. That is 2 theta is equal to pi by 2. 2 theta is equal to pi by 2. Or theta is equal to pi by 4. Theta is equal to pi by 4. Is it clear? This is the critical point. So we found the first derivative, equate it to 0 and find out the critical point. Then second derivative. Did you complete till here? Critical point. Raisel, Said Rehan, Fatima, Yusuf, Yunus, all of you completed? Yakub?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Then second derivative. Second derivative has to be negative, right? For maximum second derivative to be negative. Yes. So second derivative, we copy the first derivative. First derivative is 4r square cos 2 theta. From there we find the second derivative, f double dash theta. 4r square into derivative of cos 2 theta is minus sin 2 theta into 2. Clear? 4r square is a constant. Then minus sin 2 theta into derivative of 2 theta, that is 2, which means minus 8r square sin 2 theta. Then we substitute the critical point to this second derivative. We get minus 8r square sin 2 times pi by 4. That is minus 8r square sin pi by 2 or minus 8r square into 1, which is minus 8r square, that is less than 0. This is the second order derivative, minus 8r square, that is less than 0. Therefore, we can write area of rectangle is maximum when theta is equal to pi by 4. Area of rectangle is maximum when theta is equal to pi by 4. Is it clear? Area of rectangle is maximum when theta is equal to pi by 4. Then as per the question, we have to prove that x and y are equal. It is a square. Okay, square means x and y should be equal. So find out x and find out y. We get both are equal, so it will be a square. What is x? 2r cos theta. That is 2r cos pi by 4. Cos 45 is 1 by root 2. So it is root 2r. X is root 2r. Y also we get the same, root 2r. So which means x and y are equal. So the given rectangle is a square. Given rectangle is a square. Given rectangle is a square. Okay. One more question, one or two more questions of the same type. Eunice.
Sir, is first order more important or second order is more important?
Second order is more important. First order may come in the exam, but the chance is like 80-20. 80% chance for second order. Okay?
Sir.
Because we have case study. Recent question papers or case study. Case study is a second order. But 20% chance is for first order. First order is very easy. If you know increasing and decreasing interval, that pattern of doing, you can easily extend it to the first order derivative. The same table and all, right? Have you studied that one?
Sir, little bit. Little bit I went through.
Not little bit, 100%. Okay. Hereafter, no word like this, little bit. Okay. Study fully. Okay. There in the exam. Okay. So, next question, please write. Show that the right circular cylinder of given surface. So, here also a word is there, given surface and maximum volume. Right circular cylinder of given surface and maximum volume is such that its height is equal to diameter of the base. Please write. Yes, did you write this question? In this question, right circular cylinder. A cylinder has two dimensions, base radius r and height h. These are the two dimensions of cylinder, base radius r and height h. Then given surface means surface area of the cylinder is a constant. Surface area means total surface area is a constant. Given surface means surface area is a constant. And maximum volume. So the question is to find out maximum volume. Volume of cylinder. What's the formula? Do you remember volume of cylinder? Pi r square h. Volume of cylinder is pi r square h. So we can write the introductory variable. Let r be the radius and h be the height of the cylinder. Rough diagram. Just a cylinder. Let r be the radius and h be the height of the cylinder. Then we start with the given quantity, that is surface area. Surface area is, what is total surface area of a cylinder? 2 pi r into r plus h. So we open the bracket. Here s is a constant and we are trying to write h in terms of s, the constant. So I open the bracket, 2 pi r square plus 2 pi r h. Then I have transposes 2 pi r square to the left side. S minus 2 pi r square is 2 pi r h. From there, we found h. So this is the step of writing h in terms of s and r. Here s is a constant. Surface area s is a constant. You can note down there where s is a constant because of given surface area. Is it clear till this step? Okay, so then we write the function to be maximum volume. Did you see that word, maximum volume? That means you will write volume of cylinder formula. In class 10 and all you have studied. Volume of cylinder is pi r square h. You will write down that formula. Volume of cylinder is equal to pi r square h. Then we substitute for h. H is s minus 2 pi r square by 2 pi r. So that is pi r square into s minus 2 pi r square by 2 pi r. Pi r square into s minus 2 pi r square by 2 pi r. Cancel out pi, cut r and r square. Then we open the bracket sr by r cube by 2. That is half into sr minus 2 pi r cube. So this is volume of cylinder, half r cube. Volume of cylinder is half into sr minus 2 pi r cube. Is it clear? Yes. Then we find out this as f of r. Name it as f of r because r is the only variable in this one. S is a constant. So we name it as f of r. Then our usual steps. Find out f of r is equal to half into sr minus 2 pi r cube. F into sr minus 2 pi r cube. Then f dash r is equal to half into s into 1 minus 2 pi into 3 r square. Half into s into 1 minus 2 pi into 3 r square. That is half into s minus 6 pi r square. Half into s minus 6 pi r square. This is our f dash r and equate it to 0. So f dash r is half into s minus 6 pi r square, then equate it to 0. Which means f dash r is equal to 0. You will get half into s minus 6 pi r square is equal to 0. So that is s minus 6 pi r square is 0. S is equal to 6 pi r square. S is equal to 6 pi r square. Or r square is equal to s by 6 pi. R square is equal to s by 6 pi. R is square root of s by 6 pi. First derivative f dash r is half into s into 1 minus 2 pi into 3 r square. Half into s into 1 minus 2 pi into 3 r square. Okay. So that is half into s minus 6 pi r square. This is our f dash r, half into s minus 6 pi r square. Here do remember s is a constant, r is a variable. Okay. So then we equate it to 0 and find out the critical point r. So half into s minus 6 pi r square is equal to 0 or s minus 6 pi r square is equal to 0. S minus 6 pi r square is equal to 0 or we get s is equal to 6 pi r square, equation number 1. S is equal to 6 pi r square, equation number 1. From there we write r square is equal to s by 6 pi or r is equal to square root of s by 6 pi. R square is equal to s by 6 pi, r is equal to root of s by 6 pi. This is the critical point. Here that s is equal to 6 pi r square is also required for the final step. Okay, children, so then we write f dash r and f double dash r, second derivative. Did you complete till the critical point? Then the second derivative, f double dash r is equal to half into 0 minus 6 pi into 2r. That is half into minus 12 pi r. Half into minus 12 pi r. Half into minus 12 pi r. Clear? Half into minus 12 pi r. Okay. So this is the second derivative f double dash r minus 6 pi r. So then we substitute f double dash r at r is equal to root of s by 6 pi is minus 6 pi into root of s by 6 pi that is clearly negative, less than 0. F double dash r at r is equal to root of s by 6 pi is clearly negative or less than 0. Therefore, we conclude that volume of cylinder is maximum when r is equal to root of s by 6 pi. Volume of cylinder is maximum when r is equal to root of s by 6 pi. Yes. So the main part is completed by that step. Then conclusion. Conclusion is prove that height is equal to 2r. For that we copy that height equation number 1. S minus 2 pi r square, not equation number 1, before that one, S minus 2 pi r square by 2 pi r. That h is equal to, we copy that one. Then from equation 1 we substitute s. S is 6 pi r square. So we get 6 pi r square minus 2 pi r square by 2 pi r. Or it is 4 pi r square by 2 pi r. So we got h is equal to 2r. H is equal to 2r. Okay. So children, direct derivations are of this pattern. Direct derivations are 5 markers. Okay. So either you will get half-yearly examinations and all, both the areas questions may be asked. One 5 marker and one case study, okay, may be asked. But in board examination, case study is more chance. The same question can be converted to case study. Okay, the content is the same. So now I will explain a case study question. Okay, now direct pattern, around 5 questions we have done. Same pattern from the notebook. Maximum questions you have to practice. Okay, all questions done in the notebook, direct questions, same pattern. It is the same pattern only, but introductory steps. Let's see the case study. What is this question? In direct question, the NCERT is like this question. Find the area of the greatest rectangle that can be inscribed in an ellipse. So rectangle. So we took the length as 2x and breadth as 2y. It is inscribed in the ellipse. X square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. But see how this question will be asked as case study. So that one you have to understand. This is the normal question. Area of the greatest rectangle. You can copy both the forms, okay? But the answer is same for both the forms. Long answer, this is a form. And the case study form also, you will write this question. This is the long answer form. Area of the rectangle that can be inscribed in an ellipse. X square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. Yes, did you write? Yes. Now see the case study form. Yes, this is the case study form. So this one from a recent question paper we have done. The same question is asked in case study, okay? So written already this one to the notebook, just to go through it. Others have to copy it faster if possible, or take the record later. I will read out the question fully, or you can take a screenshot and save it, whatever it is. Case study means it will be little lengthy, around half page is there with a beautiful diagram and all it will be given. In an elliptical sports field, say a sports field diagram will be given along with this one. The authority wants to design a rectangular soccer field. Means rectangle inside the ellipse. It is the same that long answer question with the maximum possible area. The sports field is given by the graph of x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. Okay, and then 3 subdivisions are there. Subdivision number 1. If the length and breadth of the rectangular field are 2x and 2y respectively, then find the area function in terms of x. We have to find the area function in terms of x. If the length is 2x and breadth is 2y, we should find the area function in terms of x. That is the first subdivision. Means area is length into breadth, 2x into 2y, it is 4xy. Means y to be removed, it should be in terms of x. Means we were writing one variable in terms of other, the same thing, right? The same part is asked as part number 1, the subdivision 1. Then subdivision 2, find the critical point of the function. We have to find the critical point of the function. Critical point of the function. Subdivision 2, find the critical point of the function. Then third subdivision, use second derivative test to find the length 2x and width 2y of the field in terms of A and B that maximize the area. Use second derivative test to find the length 2x and width 2y of the field in terms of A and B that maximize its area. This is the third subdivision. Third subdivision. Okay, so please copy this. X square by A square plus Y square by B square is equal to 1. Then length is 2x and breadth is 2y. And second part is to find out the critical point. Third is use second derivative test to find the length 2x and width 2y of the field. Yes, did you copy the question? Yes. Now, shall we discuss the solution? Okay, so first of all, we can draw a rough diagram. That is the same thing. This is the diagram. Rectangle is inscribed in the ellipse. So please draw an ellipse. Ellipse is first type of ellipse with major axes, major part is on x-axis. X square by A square plus Y square by B square is equal to 1 is first type of ellipse with major part as x-axis. So please draw this diagram. Major axis is x-axis. And length is 2x and width is 2y. Length is 2x and width is 2y. Length is 2x and width is 2y. Then we start with area of the rectangle. What is area of rectangle? Length into width, length into breadth. So we get 2x into 2y, but there are two variables, x and y. There are two variables, x and y. We have to write this in terms of one variable. So this we get 4xy. Area is 4xy. Then to write y in terms of x, we copy the ellipse equation and write y from there. So from the ellipse equation, y square by b square is equal to 1 minus x square by a square. Then we take the LCM. Y square by b square is equal to a square minus x square whole divided by a square. A square minus x square whole divided by a square, or y square is equal to b square by a square into a square minus x square, or we get y is equal to b by a into root of a square minus x square, b by a into root of a square minus x square. We will substitute this one into that area of rectangle function 4xy. So there we substitute 4xy is equal to 4x into b by a into root of a square minus x square, or we get 4b by a x into root of a square minus x square. 4b by a x into root of a square minus x square. This is area of rectangle in terms of x. The first part. Clear? Yes. So the second part is to find the critical point. So a problem for this function is a square root. With the square root, we can't do the derivative easily. So we have the freedom to take squares on both sides. The squared function will be taken as the function f of x. That is the next step done. we have done squaring on both sides. Area square is equal to 16b square by a square, then x square into a square minus x square. 16b square by a square, then x square into a square minus x square. So when we open the bracket, we get 16b square by a square into a square x square minus x raised to 4. 16b square by a square into a square x square minus x raised to 4. That is 16b square by a square into derivative. Inside the derivative we take, that is a square into 2x minus 4x cube. A square into 2x minus 4x cube. So then we equate it to 0. F dash x is equal to 0 implies 16b square by a square into 2a square x minus 4x cube is equal to 0. 16b square by a square into 2a square x minus 4x cube is equal to 0, which means we get 2a square x is equal to 4x cube. 2a square x is equal to 4x cube, or it is x square is equal to a square by 2. X is equal to square root of a square by 2 or a by root 2. X is equal to a by root 2. X is equal to a by root 2. Clear? This is a critical point. This is the critical point. X is equal to a by root 2 is the critical point. Hope you all understood till this step. Okay? That is the second part, critical point. What is our third part? Use the second derivative test. So means we find the second derivative. We copy f dash x. Means case study questions also we follow the same steps. You read the question and analyze it, and you will follow the same steps. F dash x we copy, and then f double dash x. 16b square by a square into 2a square into 1 minus 4 into 3x square. And we get 16b square by a square into 2a square minus 12x square. So what do you get? Yakub completed all these steps? Second
Yes, sir.
derivative?
Yes, sir.
Yes. After finishing till there, we substitute x equal to a by root 2. That is a critical point. And we prove that the second derivative is negative for maxima. Yes, we are getting it as negative. So 16b square by a square into 2a square minus 12 into a square by 2. So this is 16b square by a square into minus 4a square is less than 0. Means the second derivative is negative. Second derivative is negative. Clear? Second derivative is negative. Second derivative is negative. Okay. Yes. Then this last step is conclusion. Area of the rectangle is maximum at x equal to a by root 2, and find out y, and then write the two dimensions, length and breadth. Okay, length and breadth. Length is 2x and breadth is 2y. That also we have to write additionally here in this case study 1. Okay. So what is y? B by a into root of a square minus x square. Substitute for a. That is b by a in the root of a square minus a by root 2 the whole square. We get b by a into a square by 2 or b by root 2. B by root 2. This is y. Then don't forget to write length as 2x and the breadth as 2y. One more line you will write. Length is equal to 2x. That is 2 times a by root 2 or root 2a. Finally, length we get 2x. 2 times a by root 2 or root 2a. And breadth is 2y. That is 2 times b by root 2. It is root 2b. Root 2b. Okay, so these are the length and breadth. Hope you all understood this one.